Hello friends, how are you guys? This is the last thing that we have in our arsenal, which is from Noodlers. Noodlers, as you know, is an American brand and they make a lot of different kinds of inks, and this one is called Noodlers X Feather Fountain Pen Ink Blue in 87 ml. 3 ounce is basically equivalent to 87 ml, and Noodlers is known for their graphics which they make on the bottle. So their bottles are all standard, looks like this, with a black this thing, and then they make a lot of drawings on the stickers. So, and they are very popular amongst a lot of users because of their stickers and all that stuff. They get into controversies as well. This particular ink is called X Feather, as it has anti-feather, or basically on a lesser quality paper there is no feathering, and it also is known as a bulletproof ink. So once you write with it, there is no taking away of this particular ink on the paper. So this is a very nice blue ink, and we are going to open it just now. And then we also showed you Noodler's black bulletproof ink earlier, which I got from my brother. So this also is a kind of a gift that I got when I went to purchase some second-hand pens from somebody. So that guy didn't like this particular ink, and then he gifted it to me when I bought all his pen collection. So, and then he bought this particular ink from Applebee Pens in Johannesburg, South Africa. They have a shop now also in Bedfordview, and you can find them online as well. So whatever is available in the shop is also available online. So this is how, this is a very quick dry kind of ink, you will see. So even if we show you, like, it automatically dries very fast, as you can see. This is the fastest ink that gets dried in no time. And then let's dip our glass dip pen into the ink, and then let's check out how does it feel like. Before that, we will close the ink bottle, and as they say that this Noodler's inks comes to the brim, so they are fully packed with the 90 ml or 87 ml of ink for sure. So this is Noodler's X Feather blue ink. So this is from Applebee Pens, 87 ml. And then let's bring our writing journal as well, and meanwhile the ink swab is getting dry. So this is our human rights journal. So let's write using this particular ink on a new page. And then the next items that we're going to review will be a lot of fountain pens which we have bought. So this looks like a darker version of blue ink on the paper. And this is people like using bulletproof inks in case they are signing some important documents, so that even if you put it under water, it's not going to, you know, go away. And then even if you are using different kinds of paper, cheap papers, then this is a perfect ink, because it's like drying time is very less, and it gives a nice color as well, and it gets absorbed by the paper as well. So this is how the ink looks like on the paper. Looks like a little bit of violet and darker version of blue. It's not a brilliant blue, but it's like very legible and perfect. And then this is how the ink swab looks like. And then we will also have to check whether we are able to take it away from our glass dip pen or not, because bulletproof inks are like very pigmented and strong. So this is how the paper looks like, and it has some kind of sheen, which is a little bit going towards the darker shades of blue itself, or maybe little bit of red, but very little bit of red. So this is how the ink looks like on the paper. And then let's bring all our blue inks and compare it against all the inks that we have in our arsenal. So this is how the Noodler's X Feather Blue, which is a bulletproof ink, looks like on the paper. Comes in this 87 ml bottle, so plenty of ink to waste and all that stuff. You can do whatever. And this ink is like around 490 ZAR at Applebee Pens. So let's compare it against all the inks that we have in our arsenal. So just for eyes to adjust purposes, I'm showing you the Mon Bordeaux hat, which is a kind of a purple ink, we can say, or the violet. So this is totally different. Then we have the Diamine Philip, which is also like Mon Bordeaux hat with sheen. And then we have Diamine Bilberry, which is also different, doesn't match. Then we have the Diamine Violet, doesn't match. Then we have the Azurite, which also is not matching, as this is a crystal ink from Lamy. Then we have a Carcos Violet, doesn't match. Then we have the Iro Suzuka Amairo, which is a sky blue color, doesn't match, more turquoise. And then we have the Noodler's Baltimore Canyon as well, which is a royal blue kind of shade. This is also from the same brand, Noodler's only, whereas this is a bulletproof ink and this one is not. So this is how it is. So we'll keep it on one side so that in the end you can see it for yourself. Then we have the Cameron Royal Blue, which also doesn't match with the Noodler's X Feather Blue. Then we have the Lamy T52 Blue, doesn't match. Then we have the Parker Quink ink, which is also not matching. Yeah, so going further, then we have the Lamy T52 Blue Black, totally different ink. Then we have the Nitrogen Oxygen from Organic Studio Nitrogen. This one also doesn't match. Then we have the Tassia 3 Navy Blue, which we recently reviewed, doesn't match. And then we have the Diamine Herbert ink, which is looking similar on the camera, but it doesn't match. This one is more like a jeans kind of color. And then we have the Diamine Maureen, which also is not matching exactly. So moving further, we have the Diamine Michael. Diamine Michael, we will say that it has some kind of similarity, but Diamine Michael is more towards darker blue as compared to the X Feather Blue. So basically these are the three inks that we just want to show you, because we could not find a perfect match with any of the inks that we have in our arsenal. So this X Feather Blue is totally different ink and it doesn't match with any of the other inks that we have. So this is the Noodler's Baltimore Canyon, which also is a very nice ink and it's like a royal blue kind of ink. I totally love it. The Noodler's inks are really pigmented. Once it's on your hands, it stays there for some time. So that's what has happened to my hands as well currently. So this is Noodler's X Feather Blue that we have, the last ink that we have reviewed now. So with this we have finished all the inks that we have in our arsenal, and our playlist is around like 70 fountain pen inks now. So in case any brand wants to sponsor us with any of the inks or fountain pens or any of the stationery items to review, we will definitely feature them on our channel, and they can contact me via my email ID or any of my social platforms. And thank you very much to the guy from whom I bought some of the older pens or like second-hand pens. So thank you very much to him for gifting me this ink, and he bought it from Applebee Pens. So do let me know what are your thoughts about this Noodler's X Feather Blue ink, which is a bulletproof ink, perfect to write on any kind of paper if it's signature or something of that much importance, because nobody can take that ink away. So don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. We are very near 5,000 mark, and with your help only we can cross 10,000 as well. And thank you so much for watching. As I always say, your views is our only blessing, so keep blessing us with your views. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.